All right. Just One Giant Lab is a very new initiative. It's an NGO based in Paris. The mission of JOGL is to multiply by 10 the number of contributors to science and open source innovation. Why? Basically because there are so many issues we need to solve on this planet that we cannot just rely on professional researchers. They do already an amazing work, but if we can bring in even more people, even more students and professionals and citizens in general, we could even achieve much more. So we want to facilitate this kind of open collaborations at large scale. And we do that through on open source platforms that is free, and we also do that through specifically designed open research programs. And the first open research programs we launch is specifically dedicated to how to better understand and solve the contemporary challenges of vaccination. Vaccination is a subject we chose also with our main partner, which is Sanofi. And why? Because it's one of the main public health issues, and probably also in France, France is one of the developing countries where vaccination hesitancy is the highest. Usual approaches have somehow failed, like the typical top-down approach. Here, what we're trying to do is by bringing all stakeholders together and involving the citizens and letting also alternative approaches to get in, like maybe stuff that a professional researcher would never have thought of, that could be designed by either patients or by, let's say, students that are not in the field for long or never been in the field. So we really want actually to increase the diversity of approaches. We want also to be able to build common tools, like commons in general. It could be data, it could be tools, it could be analysis that is missing in general. Why? Because maybe that doesn't belong to the priority of the academic world. So it's really about how do we complement what already exists, and we try actually to improve as much as possible our ability to improve vaccination in general. I think if we don't have an authoritative approach to the subject only, we could clearly maybe have an added effect. Also, I think that there are many ways to solve this issue we haven't thought of. And they are just there actually to be found and developed by people that are not in the field. So using this interdisciplinary approach, we hope to see new ideas coming up and also the ability to promote ideas that are underdeveloped. It's really a matter of like personal philosophy. If you really want to stay within the academic framework, we're not going to force you. We don't have the ability anyway. However, if you yourself think that by working with a higher diversity of collaborators and sharing your work the most openly as possible, yes, then we can facilitate this. So we speak and work mostly with people that are already ready to enter the world of open science.